We're talking about the Grey Cup and what was maybe the best party that this country has ever, dare I say, has ever seen.
With all due respect to the new Hobbit series of movies, this is the Lord of the Rings on the phone right now. It is Ricky Foley. Ricky, congrats, man. How you doing?
Hey, boys. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. I love coming into the intro songs with you guys. I love it.
He's already hyped. He's hyped for next season already.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Ricky, let me ask you a question. Tim brought up on air a couple days ago to G. Roy Simon. Obviously, the plan in the pregame was to have the offense introduced individually. Clearly, at some point, that plan was thrown out the window. What we're trying to find out is who's responsible for having the guys run out in unison. I know it was a normal thing throughout the year, but it had your fingerprints all over it.
We had a rumor.
We heard a rumor. Bananarama, we heard a rumor.
Yeah, I guess I can't get in trouble anymore. I've already got my check, so I guess I can't find me anymore. So with that in mind, yeah, I can go ahead and claim responsibility. But it was definitely a group decision. But I kind of got the idea off some fans on Twitter. We had this, we had the Jay-Z bring him out kind of intro every home game, and no individual announcements. The whole team just rolls out together. The crowd goes crazy. So technically, it wasn't a home game, because it was, the CFL was putting it on. So, but we still want to do it. I got the idea off Twitter to do the bring him out thing, and had some inside help with some inside people. I won't reveal any names, but went around to some of the guys on offense and just said, hey, it's a Grey Cup. If you want to have an individual introduction, it's special for you and your family. No problem at all. We can do that. But every single guy to a man said, you know what, let's just do it as a team. And went around to all the offensive guys, signed off. Everybody signed off and said, okay, let's do it. The defensive guys got pretty hype about it. And I feel sorry. I apologize to the CFL guys. They tried to hold us back. But, we weren't getting arm tackles in that tunnel, so we just came in on fire.
I will say this. I heard a report from the Ticats sidelines that when you guys did that, their sidelines were shaking. Do you believe that one? And was that kind of I'm trying to think if there's another situation in which you run out where you're more hyped, more jacked as a pro athlete than that at home in front of Rider Nation?
No, I don't know. It was like a scene at a Braveheart, man. It was just, we just came out there like crazy. And we were even staying in the tunnel just because we had to time it up perfectly, right? And, we're just like, hold. We let the first guy go out.
Yeah.
We let X run out, and we were just like, okay. And then just kind of looked in the face of a couple of the guys trying to hold us back and said, listen, I really apologize to you, but this is happening. Sorry. And our boys were just so hyped. And what was awesome, too, is that I watched on YouTube the day after, and all the guys who didn't dress, all the guys who were even injured or healthy scratches, whatever, they were on the sidelines getting the crowd hyped before we came out of the tunnel. And then I saw it on YouTube. As soon as, we come in the middle, we start breaking it down and jumping up and down. Our sideline guys, too, our practice roster, the rest of our guys, they ran out there, too. They were hyped, and that was it was even emotional to watch the next day, man. It was such an awesome team feeling, and man, they weren't. I don't care who we were playing that day. We could have been playing the undefeated Dolphins. Nobody was beating us that day.
Yeah, Larry Zonka would have been in trouble. He would have been in trouble. Ricky Foley here on Tim and Sid. When do you get your ring?
I don't know. Last year I got mine right before training camp started. So, the sooner the better. We'll see how long it is, but I'm really excited to see what it looks like, man. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
If this continues, you're gonna need one of those home improvement guys from Home and Garden to come by and make you a whole different, like an award ring section of the Foley pad. You're gonna need some renovations. You just keep winning all the time.
I know. What's that show called? Leave It to Brian. I saw Jeff Keeping, Sneaky Keeps. He was on there one episode. I saw.
Oh, was he?
Kevin Ivan too. I see him. I think it was on the same show too.
Oh yeah.
Seems to be a little bit of a CFL legacy there. Who knows? Maybe I'll go leave it, Brian. You guys come over and help me out.
Attention, Home and Garden. Ricky Foley needs a reno, and he is
a ring room.
He is open to shoot anytime in the next 3 months. So contact Ricky Foley on Twitter if you'd like to do a show.
I gotta ask you. You win a Grey Cup with the Argos at home. You win a Grey Cup with the Riders at home. How long was the deal that you signed with the Riders?
1-1, so 1 year plus an option. So next year's my option year.
Oh, well, I don't know if BC might be knocking on the door. They're hosting next year. It seems like if you want to win a Grey Cup at home, you have to have Ricky Foley on your roster.
I don't know, man. Maybe as long as I'm there, I don't care what team we're playing against. I hope I'm still in. Hope I'm still red or green next year. We're in BC Place trying to get a back-to-back championship for Saskatchewan and Regina.
Well, let's talk about that because it looked a little cold during that parade route yesterday. Did you feel any of that cold during the parade route?
Yeah. I get where you're going.
No. I wasn't suggesting that perhaps.
Exactly
I wasn't suggesting that perhaps there was something in a cup to warm you up in any way, shape, or form. I was just suggesting that you were so happy that the cold would not affect you.
I felt it a little bit.
Yeah.
Other guys felt it a lot less, as they should, and it was awesome. It was great. It went off without a hitch, and it was really cool going to the government buildings with the Premier Brad Wall. He was opening up his office, and guys got to go in and get some pictures and stuff. And they're really it was nice just to sit down at a huge round table and. More than a few times, guys would stare at each other across the table and just amidst the chaos of all the family and friends and taking pictures and stuff and the fans and just kind of remember. I remember one time looking across the table when our quarterback Darian Durant wasn't being swamped by media or fans or whatever, and we just kind of like looked at each other and he's just like, wow, like we just did. It's kind of like it was pretty crazy. It was like one of those moments where it's like, wow. And I don't know. There's something special winning a championship. And there's something special winning. In a home city, in the host city, it's next to nothing.
One of the visions, Ricky, I'll always have watching the post game, and I had a feeling it would set the tenor for what the next 3 days may be like, was when you refused to give up the Grey Cup and played bartender with everyone around you. And I believe the one quote I kept hearing, the camera was right there. All I kept, who's next? Who's next for a drink? Yeah. I got the cup. Who wants a drink? And I had a feeling it would be a good night for you guys when I saw that.
Yeah. I don't know. It took me a while, I think, to drink out of it. I can't really remember too much. But I remember last year, I was one of those guys, who wanted to be one of the first guys to drink out of the cup. I wanted to be one of the first guys to raise the cup. And this year, I think I might be one of the last guys to raise it. I really enjoyed watching everybody else celebrate. And, it's a little bit of tradition. I guess I'm one of the veteran older guys. And I know all the veteran guys, the two other previous rings I have, they would bring the cup around and make sure everybody had a drink from from the top of the line, veteran superstar, right down to the, the last man, so to speak, in the 46-man roster. And even the practice roster guys, everybody was getting a drink out of that thing, coaches included. So I made sure everybody got a drink out of it, as many as I could. And then, let the cup go where it may go and let everybody go crazy. But, everybody deserves a drink out of that thing who was on this team. So, it was fun to make sure. It's special, man, and I think you have those pictures up in your den when you get older. Taking a drink out of the cup, it's pretty awesome.
Ricky, I know the CFL's, there is some bouncing around that goes on, but let me ask you something. If you were today, considering the experience you just had, if you were today offered the choice to end your career with that team in that city, in that market, would you take it?
Oh, to finish off as a Rough Rider?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I mean, you guys know it's, I've tried the NFL with, I guess 3 teams. And, that's always the goal, I think, for any professional football player is you want to, see how good you can get and play at the highest level. And things didn't work out down there. And a lot of the guys in CFL have been, really good college players, stars in college. And guys have been in the NFL. And for one reason or another, this business is so crazy, right place at the right time. You can't get hurt. You can't get any injuries. You have to be in the right scheme, all these different factors. And, you got a lot of these guys come to CFL and they're playing Regina. They're playing, the Mecca Canadian football. I keep saying is it's even better than a lot of NFL experiences in the cities you play down there because they're such big cities. You people don't really know who you are. Fans don't really care. In Saskatchewan, there's just so much love from this community, and it's just focused on football and the success of the team and. Just so, welcoming everywhere you go. And it's unreal. It's an experience I wish that every, CFL veteran could experience because it's awesome.
Yeah. Or a CFL fan for that matter, because it is awesome. I've been there in person. It's amazing. Some great stories. G. Simon, Darian Durant, and of course, our friend of the show, Ricky Foley. Great catching up with him, my dude.
I appreciate it, guys. Miss you guys.